All right. Hello, you weirdos out there. Sorry, weird intro, but I know I'm not the first. Nowhere near the 110 million, gazillion, billion, whatever bloody numbers out there. But as of many fellow gamers slash League of Legends players, I'm still getting into the game very, very slowly. I'm way late on that type. But as you know, as everybody know, who has finished watching all two seasons, could be more, I don't know. Because I'm not a voice actor in this show, I wish, but it's going to take a hell of a lot of time. But you don't need to worry about that. I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about the show in the last final 3 episodes. First off, number 7. I should probably start with the first season, but that's been last year. But I should probably talk about this season, last few episodes, and I'll go back and talk about what I think. I saw little bits and pieces of other people's little takes, comments, theories, the usual. But let's start off going from the last to the first. I know people say, "Oh, you should start with the first episode, then go to the last episode." Nah, we do this differently. Let's see, what should we start off with today? First things first, the final episode. Yes, I know there's people overanalyzing every scene, and there is something I did saying the end, quote unquote, quotation marks, which hinted, thanks to our little friend with Vi, that Jinx, quote unquote, may still be alive, or maybe not. But I think my input on this is that Jinx, excuse me for 1 second, I might need to do some research before I continue this conversation. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had little technical difficulties with the system in the brain. Because I literally just finished it approximately 2 minutes ago and 25 seconds. Interesting. So, first thing first, what I said before, Jinx may not be alive. And yes, I may have seen a few TikToks, like tops 3 of different things saying that Jinx is alive and she decides to leave, quote unquote, the blimp we see at the end of the show. And quote unquote saying the quick second, the end, that just sparked there. And also, I know Echo really wanted to stay in the other reality. I'm saying. But the other reality, Vi's died. But that's not his real home, though. But I'm thinking that Jinx is going to find a way to recreate the time. Then come to this our Echo's reality. Or talk to her Echoes and explain what happened. Because her Echo will have no recollection of it ever happening. But that's just my theory. And another theory I probably am thinking of is, since Kate, whatever, I call her nickname, call her Cat, and I'll call Vi V, sorry, cyberpunk lingo, but anyway, I think Cat over here saying the war. Are you still in this quote unquote war? Which I could be over analyzing and completely saying something totes different, away from the truth or the lie, or it's completely random. But I think that there's still more mysteries to be solved. Like, we all know that Vander is quote unquote gone in the monster mine, but we don't see no corpse, no burnt fur of that some sort. So could it be Jinx used Vander's body as a cushion, but used the explosion to fake her own death, Hollywood style? Now that will be interesting. But how would she have, I don't know, she's using the shimmer for the strength, right? So check me out. How would she carry him and hide his huge bloody body into the blimp? Unless she hid his body somewhere and just kept him on quote unquote life support until she can finally, well, it's going to probably take many years to recover from Aisha's death. Sorry, I'm terrible at fake crying. Not one of my fortes, which I need to learn to do if I want to be a voice actor professionally. But anyway, oh, another thing. Let's go change quick subject. Aisha then. I think Miss Ma'am is possibly may not be alive. I still am a little on the fence about it, because she was literally in point blank range of the blast. But there could still be a possibility that she's alive. What I think, if she was alive, the explosion happened, everything goes blank. Because they talked about she was protecting V. When Kat said she was protecting V in the whole situation of the explosion, just surrendered. Wouldn't that mean that Aisha could have been, I don't know, last second protected by Vander as the explosion happened? But no, that was in case the explosion with both of them. But Vander was still alive though. I might need to rewatch that episode. Or just do some research of other people watching it. What a predicament I'm in. But enough of Aisha. Not really. She's never gonna go away. Let's talk about our lovely Queen Mel. She popped off this episode. She popped off. Absolutely stunning. And the way she used her magic, well, yeah, because she's a mage. She did wonderful work. 10 out of 10. Outstanding. Plus, her mom, not the voice actor, just the character, her mom. She's work. I know what she was trying to do, but she did it the wrong way. Whatchamacallit? What's her face name? Freaking Cat's little plaything. I didn't like her from the jump. She was too giddy, too hyper, too there to say. She was too, I don't know, lovey-dovey before even fully understanding the whole situation. I was like, there's something wrong with this female. And every so often she got that little glance, that little look in the background. I was like, you're hiding something. What is it? Then she finally showed her true colors towards the end. I was like, I fucking knew it, this female. Sorry, I'm not trying to, use profanity to be all crazy over here. But I knew you were going to stab us in the back one way or another. I just knew it. I was sitting there like, wait, why is she looking the opposite direction of everybody else? And when everybody else ran away, she just sat there. So she was waiting for it to happen. I was like, in the middle of the fight during the gas, I was like, this bish. I said bish like fish. Don't worry. Don't call Paw Patrol on me. Okay. Is a two-timing backstabbing agent. And when Kat realized, she's like, fuck. She got played like a violin. But I'll give her props. She did pull a fast one. I can't show you. She did pull a fast one, though. That's for sure. Now, we need to talk about the two partners in crime. The good and the evil. Well, the misled. The good and the misled. There you go. Well, they're both misled. But then, if you watch it, you know what I mean. You know. Oh, wait. Before we go to those two, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Oh, jeez. That scene. Whew. It was getting hot here, or is it just me? Whew. In the jail cell? Bravo and props. Well, good thing Jinx was way at the bottom. I don't fudging care. Woo. Could have fooled me. I'm just saying, I had to look away. It was getting too spicy. Too bad I didn't have no water over there to cool off. You know what I mean? But everybody was like, finally. Like, jeez. And it echoing Jinx, but it's not our Jinx, though. But he still got a kiss from the girl he likes. Too bad he couldn't stay, though. But I think it's not over. The other Jinx and our Echo will be together eventually if either of them decides to want to find each other or just stay. Or the other Jinx realizes he's from the other reality. That's why he was making the whole time machine, basically. Anyway, back to Jace and Victor. Jace, before we had the whole background, just full-blown point-blanking killing Victor, quote-unquote killing, wasn't dead. But now that we know the background, it just changes everything. It's like, how does... Sorry, I can't remember his name because I don't want to be copyrighted while playing Netflix and recording at the exact same time. No, I could just pause, then press play, record again. That I know it, but I'm just gonna keep talking before I make some sense. But we got Echo, we got H. Can't say his name, can't remember. I know it's weird. I already know it sounds Scooby Doo. And Echo, Jace, and H bomb. How does Jace get the bad end of the stick? Then H and Echo have the good end. Technically, I mean, he deserved it, really. We've been waiting a long time for our boy to find some real happiness. Bruh, Jinx looks so pretty in that dress, though. And Echo in the suit. Green might be my new favorite color. You know, it really is forest green, but I need to buy some green clothing. He was rocking it. He looked fresh in it. And he was with the moves, too. Where'd you learn to dance like that? I'm just saying. Oh, that was a similar from another. I'm trying to remember what that scene looked so familiar from another show. Hold on. Quick pause. You know it's gonna sound like I'm still talking, but my end, I paused the time for y'all. So, BRB, if you can pause, please. Hold on. Time's acting wonky. Pause. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry, couldn't find it. I know I've seen something similar seen before from a TV show. I just cannot remember the name for the life of me. I don't know why, but I cannot remember whatsoever. It is on the tip of my head, but I just can't think of it. I've seen it before. I'm bad with names. I am currently looking for it right now as we speak, as I'm talking to y'all. I am scrolling through everything that might have had this scene I am thinking of. But nope. I am going blank. I thought it was She-Ra, but I don't think so. It was close to being She-Ra, but I don't think it's that one either. But now I'm trying to think of other shows I've seen. Why did I not save most of these? I gotta keep finding. Anyway, I'll find it later on. Maybe the next audio recording, I'll know it. And later on today, I bet later on today, I'll be like, that's the show! Being the one character who finally late to realize the whole situation was happening and going on. That's definitely me. I'm that character who realizes way too late of what's going on with everybody else. Or I do realize, just not telling nobody. It'd be like, why didn't you tell us? Nobody else knew about it. I knew about it. And everyone's like, staring at me like, what? It was obvious. It's like, it was not obvious. How was it obvious? And I'll be like, have you not seen the glances these two have been looking at each other? I mean, no. They are literally standing next to each other right now, holding hands. Everybody looks at them like, oh. And I'm like, oh. Anyway, 17 minutes. Wow. It's a lot shorter than my other recordings. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Sorry. I'm most definitely going to have to rewatch it again and again to get all the things I missed. Because I know I'll have to look at other people who watched it or who do more insight than I do. But overall, everyone, the production, the arts, the music, the acting, outstanding. 10 out, know what, matter of fact? 109 million 8,000 7 billion 654 and 321.1% outstanding. Yes, I butchered that. Don't get me on that. I would not care because I am just saying random stuff at this point. Jeez. Anyway, but overall, 10 out of 10 work. They outdid themselves. First season was great. Second season, wonderful. If they ever make a third, most likely not. But if they do, if they're ever thinking about it, if anybody from the production who's ever looking for a voice actor, a new voice in the game, from outside looking, from a perspective with no skin in the game, I think you should let me try out. I know I won't be the best. Just hear me out. Just try it out. Just sample it. Sample the item. Sample the potential of being one of the greats. I'm just saying. I know you probably have a list of all the other voice actors way before me because it sounds like a whole fairy tale dream. Oh, I know. I've been told many times before. But I've been told many times before to not give up and be persistent of what I want to be and what I want for the future, what my dream is. So I'm gonna keep on saying it until it becomes reality. Then I'll be looking back and be like, or be on one of the interviews and be like, and someone asked me for whatever name or crap, fudge. I need to cut that out. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to go back in time to erase something that a split second may have. I have disclosed some very personal information. Not personal, but my name, which I know whoever's watching this may or may not know who my name is, but I keep it hidden. Use my alias name, unknown, Misty, Cash, handsome. And yes, I've been told time and time again, word for word, I kid you not, a nonchalant dreadhead. I am not kidding you. By one person, for real, and multiple people as jokes. I'm like, oh my. Anyway, sorry, getting off track. But as I was in like those interviews where have all the other cast members on stage and be asked, you ask anybody a question, but sir, I'd be like, is that for me? Oh yeah, go ahead. What were you doing, or how did you get this role for this show or whatever movie? Well, back when I was just a youngin', where you are now. Wait, how old is you, kid? You 19? Dang, you look older than 19. In a good way. In a very good way. Clarification, in a good way. I'm not saying a bad way. I'm just saying you just look older than you look. 19. Alright, so. But back when I was 19, I was back in my mom's house, sitting at the desk, recording about literally random stuff. About TV shows, video games, yapping back and forth about absolute nothing. Then one day, I got this random email. I was like, who is this? Because it was from a famous, from a famous, what's the word? Production. I'm like, why am I getting a random email from them? Then I click on it, and I can't say what it says word for word, but it says something like, are you interested in voicing a character for this part? I'm like, this ain't some type of punked. Am I getting punked right now? Because I literally looked at the 4th wall camera. I looked at the 5th wall camera. I look at all the wall cameras. I'm like, and I typed out, yes, I will be honored to play that part. And I press enter. Literally a few hours later, I get back, can you send us a recording saying these few lines? I'm like, sure. And I recorded myself and then saying, you're hired. I'm like, hired to play the part or hired for something else? They typed back, you got the part and a lot more parts. I'm like, what do you mean a lot more parts? We need you to travel to so-and-so part to play here. But can I not do it from here? No, we need to see you in person. I'm like, okay. So they did all the usual things. I traveled out. Yes, we don't need to know about the other details about telling everyone about that, because there's like literal private stuff. So travel down, right? Sorry, this is a long story. I know we on a tight schedule. Hangout is almost over. So I get to location, right? I mean, the building is huge. I mean, like, I ain't never been here before. I'm like, is it this the place? Because I was lost as all get out. I was almost late because I was so lost. I was like, I mean, this could be the right place. I walked in, and when I first took a step, it's like my whole world literally changed. You know those scenes? Sorry, I'm not gonna say that. Say that for later. But I think like everything changed. Check me out. Check me out. Walked up to the front desk. I'm like, I'm here for the part of so and so, and I'm almost late. Do you know where that is? And the person's like, oh, that's you. Here, hurry up. I was like, okay, my bad. I'm new here. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. And I walked in the door, and everybody's staring at me. I'm like, hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Well, I'm not late. I'm 1 minute early. So, what's going on? And yeah, that's how it all started. Apparently, it's still wishy-washy. I replay it in my head literally almost every day. But that's what happened. Thank you for the important question. And please don't talk anybody else ask me any more questions before I go kaput. Because this is quite not a lot of people. But imagine in the future I'll be talking to a lot more new people. Yeah. And scene. So, back on track to about the Arcane, about League of Legends. You know, there's not really much for now to talk about. But later on, I'll be doing... Oh, yeah, I need to be telling my other profile, other accounts that I am more active on my channels now. Jeez. This is so much work. But I gotta get to the grind. Never give up. Never give in. I am the wolf. And no, we're not talking about my Overwatch name. I know they were going to change it, but anyway, this is for it before I just start saying random stuff. And take a whole 30 minutes to say what I need to say. But, well, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. For me just rambling on and on and on. Differently. And I hope you have a great day, great evening, night, whenever you listen to this. If you ever going through some things, just know there are people there for you. Even maybe the people that you don't even talk to anymore, that are still there for you. The people you have very less likely to enjoy being around with maybe still be there for you. Just looking in the wrong place. Probably you need to change your perspective. Maybe you just need to, I don't know, go into a different, I don't know, look through the camera with a double exposure. Maybe there's things hidden in another reality that you just can't see and hear. Ooh. Yes, I know. It was a Life is Strange little thing. Oh. Don't get me started into that. I'll say that for another video. Another recording. When I talk about that, I'll say, have I already talked about it? Excuse me for one moment. I'm currently looking at my page, see if I actually did talk about it. I don't think I did. I possibly did. Hold on, let me go ahead and take a look. Did I talk about it? Yep, I did. 3 weeks ago. Wow. Unbelievable. For 41 minutes. This is only about to be 30 minutes? Jeez. I only got only a few videos, only 9. But golly, I got a lot of work to do. I need to put more videos out. My last video been literally 5 months ago. Okay. Okay, I'm doing better. Slowly but surely. Been 3 days ago. 3 weeks, 3 days. Okay, I'm getting better. Slowly but surely. But yeah. Thank you for listening. And I'll see y'all weirdos in the next one. Bye bye. Yeah, no, let's not do that again. Okay, one last thing before I fully go to song. Sorry, I know it's cut out in now. Just one last thing. For now, because there's always gonna be more stuff later on. The last few 30 seconds. Fuck, what I was gonna say. If you're a producer for a show, video game, and you need some new voice actors, upcoming voice actors, hit my line. You know where to find me. Well, besides X, Facebook, but I'm on TikTok and Instagram, and obviously on video games. So yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say. The last few seconds thing. Yeah. So for real this time. See you later, and catch you on the flip side. Just gotta let him spread his wings, man. But no, for real though. See you in another Spider-Verse. I wish. I hope. Please. I mean, great potential is a hidden gem is sitting here in a very uncommon or very common. I don't know what is this place, but I'm a hidden gem. Guaranteed. I know my worth. Minecraft style.